Just a quick agenda update. We're going to get started here again in a minute, and then we're going to invite Mike to say a word or two about ISUG, and after that we're going to be bringing Jeff up. His tips and tricks on ASE-15 configuration. All right, so welcome back, everyone. This is part of mLogic on ISUG's Tips and Tricks web series that we'll be doing. Our next one's scheduled for Wednesday, July 14th. No, that will be broadcast online again. We won't be seated for that one, but we will have a lot more seated ones coming. We'll be visiting different cities as well, so make sure to look out for those. We'll be looking at underused features of ASE. That should be pretty exciting. Jeff seems to have personal interest in discussing that. I want to invite Mike Harold to say a couple words about ISUG. It really helps this program work. Are you online okay?
Yeah, I am. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can all hear you here in New York just fine.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate everybody who is attending today, both those of you that are in New York and those of you online. My name is Harold, and I am the Executive Director of the International Cyber User Group. We're a member-driven organization, for those of you that are not familiar with us, and we support members in about 60-plus countries around the world. One of the things that we obviously this year in partnership with mLogic is this series of TechCasts, and is to provide practitioners of ASE and replication with some tricks and information that they can put into practice in their jobs on a day-to-day basis immediately after attending these events. For feedback on these events, you can send that to us, feedback@isug.com. That's ISUD.com. And we're happy to take that feedback, and we're also happy to hear suggestions for future topics. One of the things is to make sure we do provide information that our members are looking for. So if you've got things that we're not covering that you'd like to see us cover, please do let us know. For those are not members of the organization, we do encourage you strongly to find your local user group and join your local user group. That is how all of our membership is done. Find the user group in your area, or if there is not one, join one of our virtual groups. And as I said, we are a member-driven organization. And
Welcome to GoToWebinar, Web Events Made Easy.
I think that's a good sign that we're doing things that you guys want to see. We publish a technical journal on another electronic format. We also print it on a quarterly basis. Those of you that are planning to go to TechWave this year, we will have Q2 edition in print format available for all the attendees at TechWave.
Webinar, Web Events Made Easy.
And information on that at www.sybase.com/techwave. We hope to see you all there. I'll be in DC and look forward to meeting many of you. All right, all I have to say again, thank you so much for attending. Unfortunately, I couldn't be with you today. Another commitment this evening which prevented any travel today. Great so far from Terry and Steve. And great information presented on the Power Series. Dan, to you.
All right, thank you for that. Do you have screen back up here? I'm Dan Goykin. I'm the business director for development here at Amlogica. For those that are new or to Amlogica or need a refresher, we specialize in very high-end information management, high consulting, doing resource management. We have a passion and a very strong skill set in the business intelligence space as well. As part of today's event, too, we're offering a very, very good offer. We're going to be doing a day of free consulting with Jeff or one of our other principal consultants. We will be looking to do it on-site, looking for customers to pick up travel, but we will be offering that as a free non-billed assessment for you. So to for that, you can make sure to email me, daniel.goykin@amlogica.com. You can go to our site and reach us that way as well. But it's a very, very offer, so make sure you take advantage of that. Without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Jeff Garbus here. Jeff has, as you see, 20 years of experience in architecture, one of the well-respected minds in the ASE as well as other communities. So we're very excited to have him here, both online and both here with us in New York. So Jeff.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming down to see me. Those of you who are doing this online and not in the room are going to miss out on the lobster and steak lunch that we have going on. So next time, do be sure to do this in person. This presentation is based on an article that I wrote for one of the Sybase journals. I wish I could tell you I remembered which one, but I wrote it a while back, and we turned this into a presentation for all of you. So that said, I'd like to make this relatively interactive for those of you who are here in the room. If you have any questions, feel free to jump in, ask, critique. I'm easy. And without further ado, I'm just going to start jumping into this. This particular set of recommendations is based upon, most of what I do is performance and tuning work. I've been doing mostly performance tuning work since 1989 on Sybase anyway. SQL Server as well. They were the same code base that long ago. And when I go into shops, there are a lot of common things that folks just don't pay close enough attention to, and I tend to make a lot of the same changes in a lot of the same places that I walk into. So that said, at one point I just started making a list of all the things that I started doing on a regular basis, and I turned it into an article, and here it's a presentation. I'm just going to dive in. The first one is multiple temp DBs. A lot of folks don't do this or aren't aware. Late 12.5 and, of course, for 15, Sybase gives the ability to create multiple